Hi everyone, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Monday Makes video. I'm using a lot of stamps on today's card. I'm looking for the word hello, so I pulled out all my stamp sets. I'm using the Circle of Spring, Happy Happenings, Honeycomb Hello, the Tin of Cards, where there's a couple of hellos in there, and Watercolor Wishes and that scripty hello. So I'm starting off with a piece of Whisper White, and I'm using my grid mat and my T ruler to draw 1/2-inch lines all the way down the page, just with softly with a pencil, and it's just as a guide. So I am speeding this up for you. I cannot stamp this fast or change color that fast, but I am using my absorber cloth, and I will tell you the colors of ink that I'm using. So there's Real Red, Pumpkin Pie, Cucumber Crush, Crushed Curry, Melon Mambo, Pacific Point, and I will be using the Stays On for my sentiment at the very end. So you can kind of see I'm just taking those colors. I am switching out the colors, some of them. Some of the markers I'm using, the Cucumber Crush, I think I was just trying to get the hellos all over the place. And what inspired this, to be honest, was a piece of pattern paper that I had seen, I think online somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. And I don't know who. I seriously cannot remember what company it was that had the pattern paper, but I loved it. And I thought it was really bright and cheery and springy, and no better way to make your own background stamp than to put a whole bunch of scripty, hellos on it. I mean, this is a really simple way. If you like stamping, this is the card for you. And, oh, did you notice that I made that nice little blob of red right by the orange hello in the bottom left corner? Yeah, I wasn't going to give up. At this point, I must have had red on my finger or something, and I did trim this paper down, but it's a bloop. So I'll show you how I fix it in a bit. It's not the best, but at least it's a less noticeable. Okay, so here we're coming up with the Stays On, and I used the sentiment, I think it's from a tin of cards. If you were to ask me which hello goes with which stamp set, I wouldn't be able to tell you at this point. So anyway, stamping on a little bit of Whisper White, and I am actually going to fussy cut that sentiment, and then I won't make you watch it because I'm nice and I like to keep my videos short. I'm using a little bit of Fast Fuse, and I'm putting it on a piece of black, which I also fussy cut, and put dimensionals on the back of that. And then I'm going to come in, and then don't forget, if you're going to do something like this, you must erase the pencil lines. Ask me how I know. Okay, so yeah, that's white out. I put white out on my card. Yikes, right? Anyway, it wasn't super noticeable, but it is what it is. So I'm just backing that with a little bit of black cardstock, and normally I use the Fun Foam, but because it was pretty much strong enough on its own, I thought I wouldn't pop it up. I think it looked really good. Okay, so everybody's been doing the loops lately, and I think I've mastered it. So this is the thing. 3 fingers, wrap it around, get your adhesives ready, sort of spread them apart, pull them apart, and then, the thickest bunch, and then you just smash down the sentiment on top of it. See? Yeah, awesome, right? I made 2 of those. Can you imagine that? Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.